When you actually look at Harry Potter films nowadays, it always reminds me of my first day going to the Inverness Royal Academy. I was 11 years old and living in Glenelg in the west coast. And what we used to do in order to get to the academy, we had to go out by the little mailboat where somebody actually went out with an outboard motor to the Loch Seaforth. Loch Seaforth was this big ship which couldn't come into Glenelg because there was no real pier there. So we had to go out in the little boat, and Loch Seaforth anchored out in the bay. So we had to climb up this rope ladder into the big ship and then travel from there to Kyle of Loch. And the railway station in Kyle was exactly the same as what the Harry Potter movie is. Because you waited for this steam train to come in to the station there. And while we were waiting, of course, we met all the people coming in from the different islands. They would all arrive, to go to the school. So you'd be meeting up with friends. Well, first year, of course, you didn't know them. But by the time you came to second year, third year, and whatever, you would meet people coming up from the other islands. And they would come in, and we'd all be waiting in the platform at Kyle of Loch for this train to arrive from Inverness. And then we would get in, we would all climb into the train there, and of course, we would wait for the barrack girls to appear. Because the barrack girls were beautiful. They were the most beautiful people in the world. And you wanted to share a carriage with them. So everybody would watch where they would go, and if they went into a certain carriage on the train, everybody wanted to go into that carriage. Because you mustn't be with the barrack girls. And then, of course, the train would go from there and stop at all these stations along the road, like Achenalt and Achenlashin and all these different places that would be stopping on the road coming into Inverness. When the train came to Inverness, then you would walk up to the hostel. And we lived in Drummond Park for 6 years. We went back home only for holidays, so we'd go back home at holiday time. But the beginning of every term, yes, it was Harry Potter, platform 9 3/4 from Kyle of Loch.